gracious me!
What is going on, guys? TVM here. Welcome back to the Road to Glory. Once again, the support on this series has been insane. So if you do go on to enjoy the video, do me a favour and hit that like button. Really does help me out a lot. Now, without any further ado, I did a few squad battle games. As you can see, we didn't play on crazy difficulty. I played 3 of them on professional, played 1 of them on world class. We'll play another 2 as well and try and get as many points as we can. I think I play the next 2 games on world class. I'm not one of those people who try hard in squad battles. I don't want to just stick it on legendary and grind it out. The rewards for me, nowhere near as good as division rivals, and I would rather sink my time, well, not my time necessarily, but my effort, shall we say, into division rivals. So this is on world class, and we managed to score with Lamella, who is a new acquisition. I went out and bought him. He was only like 900 coins or something stupid. Just wanted something extra on that right hand side. I had Lennon, but he was just bad, not a good player. So people are saying build a team around Immobile, because obviously he's untradeable, so we're not going to use him for an SBC for a while, I would imagine. So yeah, we could try and build some sort of team around Immobile. We do have a couple of Italian league players, so we could maybe try and get a few more, and then maybe build not necessarily a full team around him, but half a team around him, give him as much chemistry as possible and see how he performs. I'd like to review him, so it might be something that I look to doing. Won't be doing that today. We might look at doing it tomorrow, but I did say that I was going to do packs today because of the one-to-watches. Unfortunately, I want to stream at 6 o'clock, so that's why this edition of the Road to Glory is earlier than normal by about 3 hours, because I need to stream, and I would not have had time to open packs and then stream. So that means basically that packs will be tomorrow instead, trying to get those one-to-watches. As you can see, we are on about 9,000 points in squad battles, which at the moment is only good enough for gold 3. But I feel like it's got 2 days, 11 hours left. We're on 9,000 points, and I feel like that'll probably be enough for gold 3 without me having to play any more games. That's not to say that I'm not going to play more games, because I kind of wanted to get to elite 3. Now, whether that'll happen or not, I don't know. I think I may start playing the games on world class, because I didn't feel like they were that difficult compared to professional. There wasn't an awful lot between the 2 difficulties. If I can just win them, 1-0, 2-0, 3-0, whatever, that kind of scoreline, we'll be picking up 1,500 points or more, which is a much better return than the 900 or so you get from professional. So, Elite 3, which is the ultimate goal, is a mega pack, 2 premium gold players packs, so it's basically a 35k pack, 2 25k packs, and 12k coins. That, to me, sounds very, very appealing. Now, you'd have seen my coins jump around an awful lot during the clips. It went from 80-something thousand, 83,000 or something, down to 57,000. What have we spent our money on, I hear you ask? Well, like I said before, we were going to do packs today, but unfortunately, I can't really do them at 6 o'clock, because that would mean that I'd be releasing the Road to Glory at 7, but I'd still be streaming, and I wanted to stream at 6, so I can't open the packs. I can't do it, basically. So this is why you're getting the Road to Glory at 4, and the packs will be tomorrow in the Road to Glory. Now, I've completed every single one of these, as you can see. Yesterday, I spent a good hour going through them all. I had them already built, apparently, because like the day before, I went and built them. As you can see, the prices on screen, like Mbemba was a first owner. He actually looks alright, to be fair. Not that we're going to be building into that league, so I don't care about giving him up. But I had a rule on every single one of these SBCs. And my rule was, if he cost more than 1,000, look for a better route. So every player you're seeing, max price, should be no more than 1,000 until we get to, I think it's Prime 9. Prime 9 is harder than squad goals, which is unreal, because squad goals gives you a 35k pack. I suppose maybe that's a better pack, 45k. I don't know. Who cares? 7 suspects. You can see again here, full Croatian, and we're going to go through it, and you'll see that no player costs more than 1,000 coins. Some of them are first owner in there, and we're going to submit that as well. So like I said, these packs will go to tomorrow's pack opening for one-to-watches. So we'll have 5 packs, 3 of which are very sexy packs indeed. Is this? Yeah, I had to... Okay, Ismaili was actually from the team. I could probably go and buy a player that's cheaper than Ismaili. I wonder if Ismaili is still going for about 1.9. You can get him for less. There are There's machinery outside. I do apologise. I think people are cutting the grass. But if you can hear it, I'm sorry. You can pick him up for 1-1, actually. He's just gone up. I reckon if I bought him and tried to sell him, I probably could. Either way, we're just going to let it run. And Willian Jose in this team was the only player worth more than 1,000 coins. Because obviously his melee doesn't really... It does count, but it doesn't. I didn't buy him specifically for the SBC. And that's submitted, so that's a 45k pack. Squad goals. Did I spend crazy money on this? I don't think I did. 1-1 on Sebastian Coates. And that's it. So, and 1,000 coins on Torreira from Arsenal, which you'd expect because obviously he's from the Premier League. But that's submitted. So each and every single SBC cost me less than... I say cost me less. It didn't cost me that much at all because we went down to... What did we go down to? 57k or something? Yeah, 57. I had 83. So I've spent 26,000 coins on that SBC. 26k, right? And we've got ourselves... What do we get? We got a Jumbo Gold Pack. That's naff. That's rubbish. Jumbo Premium Gold Pack. So that's a 15k pack. I think that's like 10k or something. So that's 25k already. Prime Gold is a 45k pack. That's a 35k pack. And that's a 55k pack. All for 26,000 coins. Which was pretty damn good. How did we get to 83? Sold Kimmich. Sold Dembele. And we still have all this juicy... loot, should we say, in order to either complete some SBCs in the future. I might send them to the club and see if we can go and use any of these in marquee matchups. Marquee matchups isn't great, to be fair. I know a lot of people are going to want me to do this, but I did it on my main account and I didn't even get a rare player apart from the final pack, which was the Premium Gold Players pack. Wasn't a board, wasn't anything great. But these marquee matchup packs aren't great at all. Mixed Players pack is awful. Jumbo Gold pack, that's the NAF one with only 3 rares. Silver Players pack, no one cares. And then a Premium Gold pack, which is literally just a 7.5 pack. So I don't think that's worth doing. It's not. You're not going to get a return unless you are lucky. You are not going to make your money back on that. Well, I'm not going to try anyway. You might have done, but I'm not going to bother. Now, for the rest of this episode, I'm very tempted to do a draft. Oh, I know. And the reason that... Wait, hold up. The reason is because I want to try and store a couple more packs in there. Like, I'm not going to have a crazy amount of time in order to go and, pile it up with packs. But I am thinking doing a draft. It's a bit of fun. I would do pre-recorded gameplay because then I could concentrate. We could see how far we could get. I'm terrible in knockout situations. I tend to bottle it, so I'll probably lose in the first round. But I feel like spending 15k on a draft could be a bit of fun. So I'm going to do it. This could be the one and only time we jump into a draft. But it could be very rewarding. 15,000 coins is a lot to spend, especially at this stage of FIFA. But I'm going to do it anyway. Still got 42k and we've got a lot of packs left, right? So, I am thinking maybe 4-1-4-1. Then again, I am thinking 4-4-1-1. I'm thinking 4-4-1-1 because it's very, very close to my formation that I use. I know a lot of people won't want me to use that. I can't speak and my eye is itchy. Right. And now I'm not going to be obvious in this. I'm going to be a little bit quirky. I'm thinking of going for Dries Mertens. Suarez is the obvious choice, obviously. But Mertens has that pace. But he doesn't have any strength or stamina. And I need... Okay, I'm going to go for Suarez then. By the way, I know a lot of people get stick for when they build drafts because they didn't choose the right players or anything like that. I'm going to be one of those people who choose the wrong player. So don't have a go at me if I pick someone that you don't like or don't agree with. I'm thinking of going for De La Feu here because he's Spanish and it could be very easy to link in. So I'm going to do that. If you think I'm mispronouncing that, by the way, Roberto Martinez taught me how to say it. So I don't think I am mispronouncing it. So there's no Spanish players again here. This is crazy. Or Spanish League players. Jefferson Montero is not going to help me at all. Pereira is going to be naff. Let's just pick Andre Schürrle. This isn't going great. I'm not going to lie to you. This could be a sexy player right here. Probably going to go for Santi. No, not. I'm going to go for Vass. Or do I go for Benya? No, Vass has got more pace. Vass is a really expensive player at the moment. He's going for a good few thousand coins. Wow, this is awful. No Spanish. Again, Just going to go for Winks. Won't use whoever that is. Centre forward. This could be a good one, though. This is quite high rated. No, it's not. Jamie Vardy and maybe turn into a Premier League. I could go for Batshuayi, but what would be the point? Don't want to use Batshuayi. I could pick Batshuayi, actually. And then put Suarez as a centre forward and use Batshuayi as my striker. I could do that. That could be a thing. But then Jamie Vardy is Jamie Vardy. Do you know what I mean? Let's go Jamie Vardy. Reason I picked Jamie Vardy is because we've got more Premier League players than we have Spanish League players. So let me go, before we choose the defence, let me go to pick some of the reserves. This is brilliant. This is going really well. I'm glad I did this draft. Let's pick Junior. Okay, give me a big one. Give me a big one. I want an icon. I'm yet to use an icon. Okay, Marco Asensio. We already have a Premier League left mid. I'm thinking Asensio here. And then put him in there. And then that gives a little bit more chemistry. Kind of working it through. We get Coleman for the second pick running. Thinking of going for Rose here. Or do I go for Antunes? Because he's from the Spanish League. Probably the best option, I think. Yeah, let's go for him instead then. This is not going well. I honestly didn't expect the draft to be this bad. Santi Mina, Abate, Bailey as a super sub maybe, because we don't... I mean, picking anything else is just going to be useless for us, right? We could. I mean, I could pick Granit Xhaka there. And if we went into Premier League, it would be an option. But, ooh, okay, this is a big one. So, Mo Salah or Goretzka. But Goretzka's not going to fit at all. At least Mo Salah could fit if I went Premier League, right? The rest of the players are useless to me. So let's pick Mo Salah. Now I'm going to pick the defence because I need to kind of get this half sorted. Marcos Alonso is Spanish, gives us a link there, and it's the only logical choice. So we pick him. Centre-back. Oh, Varane. It's going to have to be Varane, isn't it? Because the rest of them are just useless. Through either French League or Portuguese League. So Rafael Varane makes the most sense. He's the best one there as well. Azpilicueta is perfect there. Well, he's not perfect, but I personally think that makes more sense than any of the others. So let's go for Aspi. Let's put him over there. Let's get the chem in. I'll do the right back before I do the goalkeeper. Give me a... Okay, I was going to say give me a Real Madrid right back, but that didn't work. We could go for Hector Bellerin. That gives us chemistry to De La Feu. It doesn't give us chemistry to Rafael Varane, but we're going to have more defender picks. And that, again, seems like the most logical choice. I don't want to pick the goalkeeper just yet. That doesn't make an awful lot of sense because we don't know who that last centre-back is going to be. We've got Alex Vidal as a right-back option here, and that seems to be the most sensible because then at least we could do that to give him a little bit of chemistry. Now, if we can get a Real Madrid goalkeeper in here, we get Thibaut Courtois. So if we get Courtois in there, that gives Rafael Varane nearly full chem. He's on 7. I need a Spanish League centre mid, and we're not going to get one. Okay, so we got Neymar. I mean, I could just bring Neymar on as a cam or something. Insigne, same thing. Sterling. Let's just pick Neymar because it's the obvious choice. I need a Spanish League centre mid. Why is this game not helping me at all? I mean, these players are trash. I don't even care. Let's pick him because he's got the most pace, I guess. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. Not going to use him regardless. Okay, so we get Budaboos, who is a Real Betis cam. That could be something. We could put him there. And then if we could just get a Barcelona, like Denis Suarez or something would be brilliant. But I don't think we're going to get him. Because now I think we're on to the defenders. Indeed we are. Jason Murillo. We could get Murillo in there, but I don't think it really matters who we pick. I think I'm probably just going to pick... I'm going to pick Murillo and then I'm not going to worry about it. And outside now is getting very, very loud. Okay, Sergio Ramos is sensational. Let's pick Sergio Ramos. I could now possibly get him in there instead of that and still get the full chem, which is nice. And then the goalkeeper at the end isn't going to make a blind bit of difference. Let's just go for Subasic. Okay, so It's not the best, is it? We've had a bit of a nightmare when it comes to central midfield players. Manager pick. Sabio has chosen himself there, and we get ourselves a draft. That is a 180 draft because obviously we only got 95 chem. It's not the end of the world. It just means that Winks is going to have to pull his weight here. If I'd had any Spanish, just any Spanish centre mid, we'd have been alright there. Because Suarez, okay, be on 7 chem or 8 chem. But still, we'd have been decent if we had any Spanish. I could play Azpilicueta in there, but he only gets 2 chemistry himself, so there's almost no point. It does go up by 1, but he gets so little chemistry. Oh, he only gets downgraded by 2 in everything, though. Oh, no, and that is tempting. Because chemistry-wise, he's only on 3 chemistry, but he only gets dropped down by 2, so he'd actually be better than Winks in there. Short passing goes down to 79. His ball control goes down to 77. His dribbling is poor. His finishing is crap anyway. He's still quicker than Winks. I think I'm going to leave Azpilicueta in there, actually. That's not too bad. 96 chemistry. Yeah, 96 chemistry. Let's do that. I apologise for my camera being over the squad rating, by the way. It's just that I don't do drafts very often. I completely forgot, and I can't move it because it was recorded fixed, if that makes sense. So, something I probably should mention before we get into the real gameplay here, and that is that on PC, people tend to use what's called a trainer. And a trainer is when you can give yourself goals. And for the opponent, it won't appear any different. But for you, you are winning the game. And if you quit the game while you are winning, you get the win. So that's why that guy just froze and let me score a goal. We won 2-0, but he probably won 3-2 on his account because he's got this little bot, essentially. Now, they are rife on PC in draft. You'd be hard pushed to find one anywhere else, but in draft in particular, because people can just do it 4 times in a row, get massive packs, pack whatever, shift the coins. EA will eventually ban that account, but it's a case of them finding it. So it could take a day, it could take a week, it could take a month. They could probably never find it, but you never know. So it's not worth the risk, basically. But because if they ban you on PC, it's not just a case of going onto a new account. You've got to buy the game again because you can only have 1 account per game. So our first game in the draft was against a trainer, and he was kind enough to let us score goals against him. The second guy just quit without me being able to score a goal. So we're now into the second round. This guy is playing against me. We went 2-0 up, and then he got one back. And then it was a case of me just trying to put the ball in the back of the net. I don't know what it is, but I've lost the ability to score. I need either a long-range timed finesse shot, or I need stupid free kicks like this. Asensio with a great effort into the bottom corner. I tell you what, people who stand that angle to the free kick, Asensio and Juan Mata are the 2 that I've used the most who do that. They are brilliant at scoring those free kicks, really, really good. Unfortunately, we conceded a very sloppy goal there. How his striker got ahead of both defenders and the goalkeeper to poke that in, I'll never know. Mo Salah, by the way, came on as a sub in this game, and he was brilliant until he got into the box, and then he lost his eyes and his foot. He could not score. Look at this for an effort, though. Look how close he is, point blank, and he can't even hit the target. If the goalkeeper had saved it, I wouldn't be moaning that much, but he missed the target. I can't get over it. I'm not moaning at Salah necessarily, but I just can't seem to score. Another game into the semis, and obviously this was a trainer. I knew it was straight away because he didn't even attempt to build the team, and he quit without scoring a goal. Next game, another trainer. This obviously was probably was it the third. So I thought, do you know what? If he quits, I'm going to get really annoyed and start reporting people. He didn't quit. He was willing to let me score, but the game froze. And the game freezing can only mean one thing. And after logging back in, having closed the game down, we find that we have to claim our rewards. So that, my friends, is probably the last time I'll ever go into draft. I had two, or was it three? Three people start the game and then just leave without letting me score or score an own goal or something like that. One person was kind enough to just let me win, and then the other one we played against and we beat them. So we managed to win 2 of our potential 5 games because 3 of them just left, one of them froze or whatever. I think it was a combination of the game freezing because of him using a trainer. That's what it seemed like to me. So let's claim the rewards. We're probably not going to make our money back for this. It's really frustrating because obviously I feel like this year I'm good enough to be able to go and win the draft quite comfortably. Not all the time, but at least 70% of the time, you know, and that's a much better percentage than what I used to get. So we got a jumbo premium gold pack and a premium gold pack. So we've got our money back plus 7.5, but you know full well there is no way we're going to be lucky enough to get 15,000 coins worth of packs there. I'm tempted to go on to EA chat and to say, hey, look, I was in a draft on PC, this happened, can you do anything for me? Just to see, you know, they might drop an extra pack in, or they might give us an extra draft token. I don't particularly want a draft token, if I'm honest. I would just take another 7.5 pack, but, you know, it is what it is. Maybe it just happens to everyone and I need to get over it, but either way, I think what I'm going to do, though, is play a single-player match now, because that's the only objective we have left. Having won that game 5-0 on Legendary, I'm joking, it was on Beginner, and I was sat there watching something awful on YouTube. We get ourselves a silver contract pack, which I think it's safe to say I can open now without risk of ruining one-to-watches for tomorrow. To be fair, though, that's pretty good, because I need contracts. I need fitness cards as well, but contracts more than anything. I think I'm going to do some bronze pack method at some point. We get a silver reward pack for finishing that section, and again, I think it's safe to say that I can open that without fear of ruining one-to-watches. I didn't think we'd get any players in this, to be honest, but we're going to get ourselves... Is that rare? Non-rare? Is it silver? Is it a legend? I don't know. I can't tell. An icon. I still don't like the pack animation. I still... Ooh, 500 coins. I'll take that. That's not bad at all. I still can't believe they've not sort of brightened the cards a bit. Right, so... what can we do now? We're still doing starter objectives. Episode 10, and I'm still doing starter objectives. Improve chemistry. We get something for that. We get 150 coins for giving someone a contract. I need to play Team of the Week again, and then I do that, and then buy a contract off the market, and they'll actually refund me my coins. So I think what I'm going to do is I'll do all of those starter objectives today, off camera, and then in tomorrow's episode, after we complete the whole thing, I think you get a 7.5 pack for doing it. So that'll be one extra pack to add towards the one-to-watch haul for tomorrow. I don't think I'm going to moan to EA about being disconnected from that game. I'm just going to take it on the chin. And I'm not saying I won't do a draft again, because on PC, drafts can be very lucrative because of the sheer amount of people who will literally just let you score a goal and leave, or score an own goal, or I can just try and play them and beat them, like we did against that one guy in the second round. Just a massive shame that that game froze because that guy was willing to let me score a goal. He was just stood still waiting for me to score. So that we could have been in the final very, very easily there. But, you know, it is what it is. I suppose going into a draft and letting people letting me win is not cool, though, because it's like cheating almost. It's just like a free run. So I don't think I'll be doing it again anytime soon. In the early stages, people tend to do this. They try their luck, and then eventually EA will ban them all, and they'll sort of whittle down to only a couple every now and again. That's the most I've ever gotten. Like, what was it, 4 or 5 in 6 or 7 games? People were using those trainers. But either way, tomorrow's episode, I think we're going to go back to normal time, and we're going to do however many packs we have, plus however many packs I can gain. Marquee matchups wise, I'm not going to do it. It's not beneficial to me. We've got 7 packs. 3 of them are sexy packs as well. Prime Gold, Mega Pack, and a Rare Mega Pack. I'll be expecting something in one of those 3. And the other set are, you know, they're alright. You never know. But I doubt it. But either way, we'll have to wait and see. If you have enjoyed this episode of The Road to Glory, do me a favour and smack that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. And until the next time, goodbye.